Hello, family. I just wanted to kind of just talk a little bit about what's been going on with me. Hold on a second. A little dystonia, I would say. About 2 months ago, I had a lovely banging sound on my door about 6 o'clock in the morning, and discovered that my son, Caleb, who is a 82nd Airborne Army soldier, was found deceased in his barrack room in Fort Bragg, North Carolina, and still trying to find out more about what really happened and what went on. So through all this, I've had to instantly make funeral plans, and I've had to pardon me, guys. You know how it is. If you have dystonia, it's the twisting. I did really, really good throughout the whole process, and I'm still experiencing this process right now. So I'm still waiting to find out answers. So that's just, causing another degree of grieving and all of that. But anyway, through all of that, I actually did really, really well, and didn't have hardly any dystonic symptoms, movements. It was actually a miracle of God, truly, because if I had to experience all of this during that time, might not have done as well as I did. So I feel like God just kind of lifted that this dystonic these symptoms and movements from me. Pardon me, I have a significant amount of movement going on in my up in here. Kind of, honestly, it just disorients me a little bit. It's hard for me to remember what I was just talking about, to be honest. Well, I was talking about, oh goodness, pardon me. This TMJ joint is being affected, and then of course everything's being drawn in that way. At the same time, this is happening. Uh-oh. It's pulling me back, and then this shoulder is actually dislocating right now. So it's quite interesting. Oh, God. Oh, good Lord. That just popped right out of joint. Oh my gosh. Let's see. It's going to snap back in a second. Oh, goodness. That is quite painful. Luckily, like I was saying before, I didn't experience any of these major dystonic movements while I was going through all of that initial stuff that was happening, making the funeral plans and just finding out really interesting information and difficult information, and having to make difficult decisions, and just even like buying, picking out the flowers, and like tomorrow I have to go in and finish paying for the all of this. Oh goodness. But so now, anyway, after all of this, I've done so good, and now my body is kind of revolting. I've slowed down a little bit. I think it just yeah. Oh, goodness. There it goes. Oh, God. I don't know if you guys can tell what is going on there, but it's pretty atrocious. Let me just say that was very painful. I think, and I'm used to dealing with such horrifying pain that I just honestly that hurt. But I've had it worse. It's been worse before, so uh-oh. There it goes again. I did just recently start working out, and I've used my condition as an excuse not to work out for a while. Just being tired. I think that when you're going through this kind of dystonic movements, it's just hard to get out and go, make yourself, work your muscles, because our muscles are constantly being worked. But I'm inspired by the bodybuilder that we all know. What is his name? I'm trying to think of his name. Oh my gosh, I'm so embarrassed. I think my arm is about to dislocate, so anyway, he is such an inspiration. And then I have my son's life kind of above my head right now, just like, tethered to me. And I'm just like, I want to do better and be better and stop making excuses about all of this, even though, oh boy. Okay, back to normal. Okay, that feels better. Okay, hopefully we cannot do that again for a little bit here. Ooh. Anyway, I don't know. I'm actually a very different person than I was 2 months ago, and I'm still trying to get to know this new me. But meanwhile, I'm just going to keep loving my body and taking good care of it as best I can, and just trying to be inspired by my son's life and to keep going. He was such a he cheered people on. He was one of those people that would when someone was down or whatever, he was constantly cheering people up. He had so many kids, 18, 19 years old, that they followed each other on Snapchat, and he contacted, I'm sure, 50 people a day, just through Snapchat, and saying hi, and everybody loved my son, and he was just a real kind person, and he was a track star. He ran the 400-meter dash, and today I went to his high school, and we put out his letter jacket and all his medals and everything that he won. And I've had some beautiful, beautiful gifts from the military, from the Army, from his recruiters, from just so many people at Fort Bragg, and the command out there. And it's been so great getting to know all of those people. It's just truly, his life is monumental in so many ways to all of us. And I did get to go out to Fort Bragg, and they did a really nice ceremony for him out there. And I got to meet everyone and in his battalion, and all those beautiful airborne soldiers over there. And I had my casualty assistance officer there, I was telling him about this dystonia, and he was like, "Oh yeah, I think I have something like that too." And I don't know if that's really true, but I do know that what he told me was that I told him that sometimes I have a hard time just like literally standing up because of my body, my neck, the cervical spine, trying to bend over. And he said, "Oh, no. You are family. You are airborne all the way. We do not slouch. We hold our head up high." And that has really stuck with me and helped me through this last month where I haven't, the dystonia kind of slowly crept in on me again after Caleb passed away. Like I said, during the whole experience, I did really well. And that was a gift from God. And I was just thanking God for every day that I didn't have any major symptoms. And, but then, yeah, like slowly after that, as time has kind of gone on, more of that has kind of crept back into my body. And so I'm just trying to find myself again after all of this. Losing a child is very painful. And so I could use all of your prayers. And I just would like to say how much I love the Army and how much my son loved the Army. And how much he loved being a paratrooper. He was 19 years old and he was in the Army for about 9 months. And I just thank you guys so much for listening to me and for supporting me through my journey with this condition. And I just want you to all know that every time you like my videos or comment or give me support, it really means a lot. And so I just want to say that thank you so much for all of your love. And just please just pray for me and my family and all of the kids that are affected, all the 18, 19-year-old kids that have been, and the soldiers that have been affected by the loss of my son. And I pray for me to continue to fight this condition. And I'm going to continue to, I've been, like I said, I've been working out, and I've been running the last couple days, and it's been really nice. And I have some funny stories to tell about my experiences in the gym with all that. So I'll keep you posted on that. There's been some really funny experiences. Because this is my first time being in a gym with my body, being like it is. So stay tuned for some comedy, I suppose. Anyway, till next time. And I'll say one more time, peace for Dystonia. Over and out.